Hey, what's going on, city slickers and all my slickerettes? I'm out here in Alaska. I'm in New Rochelle today. I'm in Glens Island. Glens Island, you ever heard of it? I passed this place every time I used to take my daughter groceries to college. Until she told me, all right, Dad, you can't be coming every day. I'm in college. I said, all right, all right. All right, guys, let's get into today's vlog. Matter of fact, let's get in the car because it's cold. I just found another scratch. It was 2 scratches. That was 3. See this one? And this one? Jesus. From here to here, then over here. Bugging me out. Oh, it's cold. 2 castles over here. Wonder what's that. Go see what then I start. I gotta hurry up. I gotta head to Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens, and Staten Island right now. You know, I'm on a hunt for this apartment. It's a little rough, man. Nobody's moving. It's too cold. I don't blame them. So let's start with last night. Last night, I said, you know what? Let me use the fan for a few days. I haven't been using it for about a month, I think, something like that. So I said, let me take the fan out, clean her up and everything. So I call my BM. No, call the house. Her mother picks up. I said, you know, I got to take my son to Target. She said, oh, I got to pick up some stuff. So she said, I'll go with you. I said, sure. So then I called my BM and told her. She said she's going to go with us. So we all go. When we come back out from Target, my son loves cars, you know that. So he collects those things. So when we get back in the car doesn't. I hit it with the remote. I told him I'll be right back. Let me go get the car. I started with the remote. It doesn't start. I get in the car, and for me, I have a cutoff switch. I have an alarm and a cutoff switch and an extra battery. Like, let's say if you disconnect my battery, I have another battery for my alarm, so the alarm is still gonna ring. So I'm thinking it was my cutoff switch because it wasn't flipping like. So I said, it's not flipping. It gotta be the cutoff switch. So now for like 20 minutes, I took the cutoff switch apart. I'm about to break the wire, and then my amp came on. I hear the bass like boom, boom. So my BM was like, your amp is on. And her mother was like, oh yeah, that's on. So I was like, wow, that doesn't come on unless the steering wheel is unlocked. And if the steering wheel is unlocked, that means maybe it didn't go all the way into park. So I said, let me put it in neutral. So I brought it down into neutral, and it started right up. So it was the parking thing. It didn't go all the way up. I was like, wow, I gotta get a new cutoff switch. The cutoff switch is fine. It was the parking thing. Now after that, it's snowing at this time too. Then I get into a little something. And you know, sometimes we jump the gun. Maybe last night I might have jumped the gun. And you know, once you mature, I'll go on into details another time. But before I became the man that I am today, I went through a lot of trials and tribulations. You know, at 15, spar fit, and then you know, 20, Bronx House, Rikers Island up north. And when I came out, I'm giving life a chance. This ain't for me. You know, I got shot at 16. So I was like, this ain't for me. So I gave life a chance. And I told myself, once I have kids, I never want to get into problems or be on drugs. And that's what I did. Once I became a father, everything else changed. I didn't do maybe the right thing. I just did the right thing. And I realized that's what works for me. Work and go home. Work and go home. The streets is not good for me. Hanging out in the streets is not good for me. Hanging out with bad people is not good for me. Hanging around projects is not good for me. I was born and raised in projects. And there's certain things are not good for me, so I just keep my distance, even from family and friends. So I don't put my life in nobody's hands. Never put my freedom in nobody's hands. So with that being said, like I said, before I became the man that I am today, I went through all of that. So I gave life a chance and I changed. But yesterday, I played myself, straight up. I played myself. I jumped the gun on a situation with somebody, and thank God it didn't get ugly. You know, it was just a few words exchanged, and that's it. But you ever heard, like, if it don't apply, let it fly? So that's the way I've been living my life for the past 30 years. If it don't apply, let it fly. Not every action should have a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Not every action should have a reaction. You shouldn't react to everything, especially if you know this person is crazy, they bugged out. So you shouldn't react to certain things. And that's what separates the men from the boys, knowing what's right and what's wrong. Last night, I think I made a wrong call. You know, yeah, I think I might have jumped the gun there, but yeah, every action doesn't have to have a reaction. Remember that. So when people say stuff to you or something, you could just look at them and be like, you know, well, I gotta go to work. I got bills, I got a family, ain't got time for this. So I like to practice what I preach. I always tell you guys. But I'm telling you now because I played myself last night, so yeah, man. You know, it's upsetting. It's upsetting that I went there. All right. I got to give some shout outs. Hold on. Got to give a shout out to Derek Young, Lady Ghana, and Arlene Moore, YO Yonkers. And wow, I forgot these guys, man, from Speedway Deli, man. Guys, I give you a shout out later on. I got to look for my notebook. Yeah. And shout out to Raffer 518. And shout out to Hector Nunez. And also shout out from Home Depot in the hardware department. Shout out to Jarati. Shout out to Jarati. Thank you so much. She was helping me. I bought a pump to lift up the van. The van was on the floor. And yeah, shout out to Jarati. And shout out to my man Cray. What's up, Cray? Shout out to my man Cray with the waves. I see your waves are spinning, boy. I see them. I see you. Yeah, you know, I'm about to take off my do-rag soon. You're going to see. I'm there. I've been on the wave for a minute. Been on the wave for about 30 years. So shout out to my man Craig, man, with the spinning waves, man. Good dude. All right, guys. Let me get on the road. I don't know if I'm gonna use the van. The van one night, driving around, buying pump, cleaning it up, this, that. Spent like $150 yesterday. That's a lot. So I don't know if I'm gonna travel in the van or should I just go scoop up the Prius. Let's see what happens. Let's get up out of here. For those of y'all that never been here, it's in Westchester. Glens Island Park, Westchester County Parks, Recreation and Conservation. Guys, I gotta give a big shout out to, in another vlog, we go into details about all that, the rough days. I just don't like to talk about those stories because people look at you different. Talk about it. But I'll talk about it just in case there's somebody out there that's on drugs or is in trouble with the law, on probation, parole. I've been there, done that. I was on probation, 5 years, parole, another few years, you know. So I've been there and done that. And if I change my life, so can you, you know. Sometimes we relapse like I did last night, you know. And I check myself. You know, you got to fall back. I was there in 86, I was 15. Tyson was there 3 years before me. Then they shot him up north. That's when he met that trainer. When he finished, I think he didn't want to go back to Brooklyn, so he stood in the trainer's house upstate. And the trainer kept training him until he became Iron Mike. All right, that's another, we get into that another vlog. Let me close this up by saying, I just went to this spot right there on Boston, at the end of Boston Road, right before the bridge, that you go over the bridge and then you cover New York. My uncle goes to this spot, my Uncle Philly. He goes to Cozy Cottage Restaurant. So I go there, I want to get a corned beef sandwich. They got the real sandwiches there. Real roast beef, real turkey, carved, everything carved. Real stuff, man. It's a real spot. Let me show you guys. Cozy Cottage Restaurant. So I want to get a corned beef sandwich on rye, and a guy in front of me, two old guys. Yo, let me get sausage and peppers and onions, or a little marinara sauce. So I know they was Italian stallion. So I said, you know what? Let me get the onions and peppers and sausage, but no marinara sauce. So these sandwiches are real, bro. This is a real deal right here. And it's not expensive. It was $7.50. You can't beat. That's a real sandwich. I paid $7